This is James O'Neill from thatnewbeat.com, and we're here with the artist Kap Slap, and we're going to do a quick interview and see what he's all about. I guess first off, how did you get into doing the mashups?
I would say I started probably freshman year in college. I heard a song from Super Mash Bros. I liked it a lot because it's just like a little section of it. So I just decided to kind of try my hand at it and expand it. So I just used GarageBand, it was like pretty simple stuff, and just kind of went from there. So
cool. So how about the name Kap Slap? Where did that come from?
That was actually my family line shot in my fraternity. My big brother actually coined it. It's where you take a funnel of beer, and then at the end of the funnel you pour in a shot of 151. For me it was a double shot actually a couple times, so that was bad. But
it's like you're making you a good time.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good good thing to get the night going for sure.
Yeah.
It's good.
Nice. What are your biggest influences in music? Who do you listen to?
I mean, recently I've been listening to a lot of like underground kind of stuff, like from like Hype Machine and really like good dance kind of tracks. But I guess the foundations were pretty much like Red Hot Chili Peppers, classic rock back in middle school, I guess. And then Nine Inch Nails is real good, even though they're kind of like some of their stuff's a little darker. You know, he's a one-man band. I can really appreciate that because I play drums, guitar, and bass, and it's kind of got started from there as far as musically.
So those instruments kind of led you into getting the feel for. I guess it takes a lot knowing the tempo and everything. Trying to get mashups together and sounding right.
Yeah, it's really about kind of hearing the chord progressions within the songs, and then making sure they all kind of go together. Like my most recent one, Better Than a Stereo Dream. I heard Stereo Love. I'm like, I gotta make this a mashup. This is sweet. And then I was listening to Just a Dream, and it was a little slower, but I realized it had the same chord progression. And that was on fratmusic.com, and I heard Better Than Her by Akon. I was just like, done. Like,
that's it. So that's what it takes to start it up, I guess.
Yeah.
What about the competition, as far as other mashup DJs? Are there a lot out there? Or?
Oh, I mean, there are a ton. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's competition. It's more just like, friendly. Like it's not really. I'm not like competing against anybody else per se. But I mean, I don't know if you guys heard Five and a Dime. He's at Lehigh as well. Greg Cantor, I'll give a shout out to him. He actually helped me out with Ableton Live, kind of making the transition from GarageBand to Ableton Live. So he actually got that from, I guess he saw like Super Mash Bros. Had it and downloaded from there. So really great program. It's unbelievable. So I like it a lot.
Do you want to take it to the next level? What's it gonna take to get you there?
I would say I would want to take it to the next level, but almost on a side thing. Like I want to still have a legit job, but then do like weekend stuff. And it's actually looking pretty good now. I got 8 schools lined up for this spring semester so far in like the past 2 weeks. So that was real good. I got a lot of requests for that. Even got a prom request. It's pretty cool.
Really?
I might be DJing a prom, so
kicking back old school.
Oh yeah. So should be interesting. Actually, it's might be my first prom because I actually didn't go to senior year prom because I threw a house party and wasn't allowed to go. So a couple weekends beforehand.
We all did those kind of things back in the day.
It was bad. It was bad, but yeah.
So with the people that are in the mashup field right now, do you have any main influences, like in particular, that you listen to?
Yeah, I mean, I really like I like Super Mash Bros. Style a lot. He does change up a little faster than I would personally like to do. Just kind of changes the songs a little much, but I'd say him and White Panda. I would say if I could pick any 2 artists that I'm similar to, I would say like a cross between those 2, because White Panda is just like straight one-on-one, but they have real good song choices that just kind of really go together. So I would say those are my 2 biggest ones. Girl Talk is just a musical genius, but he's just
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody really appreciates it that much because it's just so off the wall and just changing all the time. It's just like it's got a real solid musical foundation. So.
And when you start doing these shows, you want to kind of gear towards like how Girl Talk does and quick transitions, or are you gonna be doing the kind of music that people are hearing on your site?
Right. I mean, I'm pretty much right now. I mean, I just ordered the APC 40, which is a real sweet thing. If you don't know what it is, look it up on YouTube. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna work with that, and I'm gonna be playing pretty much my songs in the beginning-ish, and then afterwards kind of transition to classic, you know, like great party songs that either people know about or people don't even know about that much. So cool, good dance songs.
What kind of brand or image are you trying to create for yourself? What do you want people to see you as?
Well, I mean, my slogan kind of says it. It's for the Friday Smash Up over here. So
There you go.
pretty much, I mean, I don't know how many other mashup artists are kind of like frat guys, I guess, but that's my main kind of push in there. I've been in the party scene, I love it, and yeah, getting in there. So.
What about your ideal fan base?
I would say just college age kids, my age, looking to hear really good music and just really good new party music, put new spins on classics. So.
And what would you say to people who are trying to follow in your shoes, up and comers that want to do the whole mashup scene, or just create music on their own, you know, to create something new?
I would say definitely make sure you have a musical basis first. Like a lot of people try to do mashups, but they have no experience with anything. Like they didn't play piano or anything like that back in the day. So, because a real good mashup is you're gonna have to have some musical knowledge to really make good ones. And then other than that, I would say just go for it. Play around in free things like GarageBand if you have a Mac. That's what I use for my first 3 mashups. And other than that, just try out Ableton Live. It's a great program.
Yeah, I think the GarageBand is definitely. I think they created the Umbrella song.
Yeah, probably.
To be honest, all on GarageBand.
I can completely see that. It's a phenomenal program. It's got a lot of power, but especially for a free program. So.
Yeah, definitely. What do you like to do outside of music? Hobbies?
I mean, I love baseball, basketball, football. I don't really get to play baseball too much anymore because I'm out of high school, but football, still do intramurals and stuff like that. So, general sports. And yeah, just other stuff. Kind of boring.
Yeah. So, what do you want to tell us that people would be surprised to hear?
I guess that I drift cars in my free time sometimes. I have a video online. If you look up like Jared Lucas and drifting, I don't know, or you might get a link to that. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll throw a link up there. Yeah, go across the bottom right now.
Right there.
Right there.
Boom. Yeah, so check that out. That's me. I beatbox sometimes too. It's cool.
Is it hard mixing, doing this music stuff with going to school?
It's definitely challenging. It takes a lot of time from actually like doing work because a lot of times I'll be in the library and I'll be listening to a song and I'll just be like, oh, gotta match that with something that's so perfect, and you want to just like rip through your library and see what matches. But it's definitely it takes away from study time for sure. So
I got you. How about you have any messages for your family, friends, fans?
Yeah. Well, just want to make a shout out to Eric Shell. He's going to be making some videos for me eventually. He's in my fraternity. If you want to check out his videos, go to vimeo.com/e.shell. And then also want to shout out to College Playlist and HotNewSong.com for helping me out with my website. NativeFratMusic.com. Thanks for putting out my stuff. It's huge. Really getting some exposure, so thank you for that. Ryan at Dirty Mexican Lemonade Music. He's been putting a lot of stuff up for me too, really helping me out. And then also Greg at 5 and a Dime, just for helping me out with the software and all that stuff. So.
Nice. Well, thanks a lot for coming out here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Everybody check out the website. We'll be putting up this new stuff as it comes out. Here you have a mixtape out there.
Yeah. You can download my mixtape at kapslap.com. There.
Right here again.
And then you can. I'm gonna have singles coming up on there too. And check out my Facebook page to get the latest updates. It's facebook.com/kapslap. Yeah, just like it, be a fan, and then invite friends. It's the only way I'm gonna get popular. So
there we go.
Do it
That's
up.
our goal, trying to make them popular. Thanks a lot for checking out the ThatNewBeat.com interview. We'll be back with more in the future.